finally some sun. Yani, finally, it's nice and sunny, and you can actually sit outside with uh, with just one layer of clothing, maybe two, just two layers of clothing, not five. It's been a long time. Uh, I'm just sharing this video because I was talking to a TTC driver yesterday. So I don't own a car. So I take the TTC all the time. So what I've noticed since this coronavirus came up, since this coronavirus thing exploded, that you can't get on the front bus. You can't use cash. So it's expected that everyone would get on the bus, tap their Presto card on the back screen, receiver, monitor, whatever you want to call it. But I've just noticed, me as just a regular, just as a passenger, I've just noticed so many people, they get on the bus, they don't tap, and they just get on. Uh, it was so bad. There was one driver who was when this first corona thing started, he wasn't letting people on from the rear doors. He was actually using the front doors. And when I was getting off, when I stopped and I spoke to him, and I was like, "Hey man, you must be new." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Listen, everyone's using the rear doors. Why are you using the front doors? You know, it's dangerous. I'm just wanting to let you know." He was like, "Oh, I'm doing that because I don't want people to get on the bus without paying." I'm like, "Hey, listen, man, it's not worth risking your life. Just close the front door." He's like, "Oh, I got this screen." I'm like, "Yeah, there's openings in the screen, and like things can get around the screen. Like if someone was speaking or whatever, like the air that they blow out of their mouth or nose can. So you're not that safe. So just forget about the fares and just use the back door." He was like, "Okay, thank you for letting me know." I'm like, "Listen, I'm just telling you, it's up to you." Uh, but I've noticed it so much. People get on the bus, they don't tap, and they just like it's nothing. Like it's like the TTC's for free. So yesterday I was shopping, and I actually asked the bus driver. I'm like, "Hey man, how you been?" I'm just speaking from far away. I'm like, "Hey man, how's it going? How have you been?" He's like, "I'm okay." Blah blah blah. Whatever. I'm like, "What would you say the percentage of people who don't pay on the TTC? Would you say like 50%?" He's like, "No way. Way more than that. People don't pay." I'm like, "Wow." Because I was sitting there on my trip and I noticed it. People get on and they don't pay. You can't hear that Presto thing go ee, and you're like, uh, I mean, when I get on the bus, and I haven't been buying monthly passes lately. I just top it up. So it does happen every now and then that you run out, and I'm like, "Listen, when I run out, I just tell the guy, hey man, listen, I'm not trying to get a free ride. I don't care. It's like I want to pay, but I just ran out. I just happened to run out." And I usually offer him to pay cash. He's like, "Oh, they usually go, we don't pay cash." I'm like, "Listen, okay, listen, I just want to tell you, I'm not trying to get a free ride. I'm not a bum." But yesterday I spoke to the guy. So I was telling him, "Do you think it's like 50-50?" He goes, "No, not even 50-50 is is like way higher." He's like, "Listen, yesterday," and he gave me this number. He goes, "Listen, yesterday I got 16 people on my bus." And he goes, "Just one person paid. Just one person paid the fare." And I was talking to him. I'm like, "Listen, it just shows how much, like, like where, like, if this is like, where's your integrity?" It's like, and this other bus driver, he was talking to me, and he goes, "Listen, people say we use cash." He's like, "Listen, this is the, this is the argument we always get. We only pay cash." So he's like, "Listen, if you, uh, he was giving me this calculation where it's like if you go to work twice, if you go to work every day, so that's like $7. Let's just say roughly it's $7. So if you go to work every day, that's $7 a day times 5 days a week. So that's 7 times 5 is 35. Okay. So the first week you saved $35, and you never paid nothing. So you didn't save any. You didn't pay any fare. The second week you had another $35. So that's $70 that you saved. So the guy was thinking, he's like, "Listen, 70, if you have two, if 2 weeks you got $70, that's a lot of, that's enough money for you to buy a Presto and top it up and start using it, uh, like just like how the TTC wants. And it's funny because right now I think it's been like 3 4 months since people haven't been since, like, I don't know, maybe March, April, May. So yeah, it's been like 2 months since I think they stopped using cash, and people are still just getting on abusing it, and it's just. A friend of mine works at the TTC, and he's telling me they're laying off like 1,000 plus people. And he looked at it this way. He's like, listen, all these TTCs laying off people because they have a drop in revenue. So if that's where the if people who get on the bus they don't pay, they're the they're contributing to this drop in revenue. And he's like, listen, that's a part of us losing our jobs, is because people are not paying their fares. Hence, TTC has to lay off people because not only are they getting fewer people to get on and off the buses, fewer users, but even the ones who get on, they don't pay. So it's like, what's up, معلم? It's like, it's strange. I don't know. Especially with this like a Canadian emergency response benefit. So like, most people are like, they're doing well right now. So we don't really have any like. There's no reason for you not to be paying your fare. It's really bad. Anyhow, guys, I gotta get back to my cooking. I'm making some food, and I'll see you guys soon.